I think my path to politics might not be the most conventional one because I can actually trace my involvement in politics back to a girl. In high school, when I was a senior in high school, I was dating a girl whose dad happened to be a state representative, and I was just looking for an excuse to spend more time with her. And I figured, she'd go by the office after school, and that's where she'd be, and I'd get to spend some time with her if I volunteered to work in his office. And so my high school had a community service requirement that you had to do anyway. So I set it up where that was my community service project, and I went and worked in the office and got to see my girlfriend, but then also discovered I had a real interest in politics, and that was sort of my first exposure to it. And interestingly enough, it was the exact same level of politics in the exact same office in the exact same district I ended up running for ultimately. But that's how I started, and kind of got the bug for community service and public service in general, and went off to college, went to Harvard, and then there I was really involved. I mean, pretty much my entire time there, I was really just a community service person. I ran a youth program in Cambridge, which in the housing projects that were near the university, and spent my summer there, working with those kids, and then came back, ran the community service arm of my fraternity, ran the community service programs for the Black Students Association, just more and more service type activities throughout college, and then came back to Dallas after I graduated and worked for a state representative, not the one I worked for in high school, but a different one, and sort of saw what that was like in Austin. I worked in her Capitol office, and then went to graduate school in public affairs, in law school, and came back and ultimately ran for the same state representative office that I started the whole process in back in high school.